As you may know, computer language uses zeros or ones. But what exactly do they do with zeros or ones? We'll look deep into the most basic thing that computers are made of: logic gates. A logic gate takes zeros or ones and gives us an answer based on what we give it. Let's see if our museum guests can figure out what type of logic gates these are. So computers use zeros and ones for their language. You know how we just use like all letters and numbers, but computers just use 0 and 1, and that's it. So we're going to take a look at the most basic part of a computer, and it's called a logic gate. And the challenge for you here is to change these inputs that we give to the logic gate, and depending on what we change, what we control here, the logic gate gives us an answer, and that we call that answer the output. So you can see that if you control these switches, you can change the answer based on, and the logic gate gives us an answer. Why don't we start with 0, 0. So what do we get for 0, 0?
Yeah, a 0.
Yep. And yeah, you want to switch the top one? Alright, so for 1, 0, we're getting
A 1.
1. Very good. And then you want to switch the bottom one there?
We get a 1.
So now, what do we have from these 4 gates?
We have a OR.
OR gate. Absolutely, good job again. Think of a railroad crossing gate, and where you can have a train coming from the left on one track, or if you have a train coming from the right on the other track. In the case where there's no train coming from the left or from the right, well, the railroad crossing gate will stay open. But if there's a train coming from the left and no train coming from the right, the gate's going to close. If you have a train coming from both sides, then this gate's going to be closed again. So basically this OR gate could be used as a railroad crossing gate. And if there's any train coming, the gate's going to close.
Okay, very
Yep,
cool.
so there's an example.